वेलकम बैक नाज़रीन गुफ्तगू सिलसिले के अॻिते था वधायूं असां सां मौजूदु आहिनि इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफिसर कराची US कॉन्सुलेट जा हुननि सां गुफ्तगू कयूं था हुननि खां पुछूं था कल्चर डे जे हवाले सां कल्चर डे ते 4th सेलिब्रेट कनि था हुननि खां पुछूं था छा अमेरिका में बि कल्चर डेज़ हूंदा आहिनि या को अहिड़ी जेका शइ हुननि पहिरों बि ॾिठी आहे डू यू डज़ द पीपल ऑफ अमेरिका सेलिब्रेट सच डेज़ कल्चर डेज़ और वॉट
One of the best things about America is how much it values cultural diversity. And we tend to have things for longer than a day, though. What comes to mind is, for instance, we have Black History Month. We have Asian Pacific Heritage Month. We have Native American History Month. So we have months of time where, you know, you'll find film festivals or food festivals, dancing or other traditional things. So we definitely have similar
but
trends
that is for
in
the
United
month.
States. Yes, sometimes it's for a month, sometimes it's for a week, and we do have definitely special days where it's, you know, Italian History Day or things like that. So we value cultural diversity so much in the United States, and that's one of the great things is appreciating other people's cultural diversity. I liked what you said about, you know, it may be Sindh Cultural Day, but it's for everyone. It's not just for Sindhi. So that's excellent, and that's something we value in the U.S. too.
I said that in Sindhi, isn't that? Or I said it in English?
I'm not sure.
I said that in Sindhi. How did you get it?
A blog recently posted that I speak Sindhi, so maybe it's coming naturally. But unfortunately, I don't speak Sindhi. I wish I did.
But since you have very short time here, I think you would come to know something about Sindhi
exactly.
as well.
I need a couple few, you know, phrases that I can use. You know.
Okay. Now moving to the culture side, Sindh, you know, have been very rich in culture. They have their own language. They have folklores. They have traditions, they have customs. How do you see whole this traditions, culture, folklores, language, this make a rich culture?
Yes. Well, I think that cultural history is so valuable. Preserving those kind of traditions is important. You know, instilling them in the younger generations, I think that's really an important aspect of any culture. For me, you know, I'm fascinated by the legends and the history, and you know, I've heard that it's called the land of, you know, poets and saints.
Yes,
you know,
yes, very true.
and so to me, I mean, that has a very magical, mystical quality, like the land of poets and saints. But it's so true when you look at the historical sites, the shrines, the Mohenjo-daro, for example.
Have you been there?
No, and I really want to go visit.
You must visit Mohenjo-daro.
And that is on the top of my list for things that I would like to do. But I mean, there's no doubt that Sindh culture is very rich, and it's great that you can celebrate in this manner tomorrow. So.
Okay, Sindh has been the land of Sufis and saints, and there is a lot of religious tolerance. We respect everyone's faiths. Do you think this sense, this emotions should be prevail? This should be enhanced, and people must come to know about these values so that society could become more tolerant to the others, and we, as you know, we are having these terrorism sort of problems. We could eradicate these problems through these Sufism and other things.
Well, I mean, that's another value that Americans have, you know, is not only valuing cultural diversity, but religious diversity and having tolerance and, you know, really getting to, you know, have respect and understanding for people that are different than you, whether it's they're different because of their ethnicity or their religion or the language they speak. But that's something that's inherently American. You know, we have one of the most diverse populations in the world. And so, yes, I mean, I've lived in a place that has that kind of tolerance, and I think that that's definitely, you know, the way to peace, prosperity, and for a better, you know, society in general is finding that tolerance, even if you're not a part of the group, appreciating what the other group has to offer, respecting that, and I think that that's a great thing about, you know, having cultural days like this is it's educating other people as well about the traditions and about the things of value in that culture. So.
Okay, you have been visiting Sindh for many times. What things you have seen which were very noticeable and you think these are their culture, these are their traditions?
Well, for me, it's been the friendliness and the hospitality. Like I said, I mean, it's been so amazing, and I feel almost like Sindhis are very much like Americans in that respect. You know, we very much are friendly and outgoing, and we have, you know, great hospitality. We really like to show people, you know, that they're welcome, and that's what I felt. No matter where I've been, people have really shown that to me.
And with things, what things you find very common? What things you think, like you are wearing ajrak at the moment?
Ajrak, well, of course, ajrak, and of course topis as well. You know,
topi, you see,
yeah, and
yes.
so traveling throughout Sindh, you know, you see the cloth and the ajrak, and you see the topis, and you know, you get that sense of pride, of Sindhi pride, but definitely that welcoming feel. And like I said, there's so many places that I haven't been yet that I want to go to, and that will help me also understand better, you know, Sindhi culture.
Okay, another aspect which Sindh have, the people of Sindh are very art loving. They love dancing, they love singing, and they love making photographs, taking photographs, making paintings. So you think these should be also promoted?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think especially music. I love music. I think music brings people together. At the consulate, we try to support a lot of different cultural events, such as concerts. We like to have cultural exchanges so that people, again, for us, it's about understanding Pakistani culture and appreciating it more. But we also like to do that for Americans and have them understand Pakistani culture more. So it's a mutual kind of exchange, and that's one of the focuses we have. We even have a special program. It's called the Ambassadors Fund for Cultural Preservation, and it's a worldwide program. We do have some projects here in Pakistan as well, but what it does is, for example, shrines or mosques or special historical buildings or cultural significant projects, we will actually give money to preserve those, because we do value culture so much, and you know, we know it makes the fabric of people's lives, is the cultural heritage that they have.
Okay, that's good. Some people believe that sticking with culture creates hindrance in going towards modernization. What do you think? Is that so? Is being with your culture can create hurdles in modernization, adopting modern technology, opening to the modern tools?
I don't think that it's a hindrance. I mean, culture is so valuable, and you don't want to lose those things that have been passed down for, you know, thousands of years. The traditions, the stories, the songs, the art, all of those things have great value. And it's very easy in the United States to see different communities that very much have held on to their culture, but are also very much American. So, you know, for example, you know, being Sindhi, you're still Pakistani, and
yes.
you know, the same as living in the United States with so many different cultures, there's still a feeling of being American, and you can have that balance. It doesn't have to hinder you from being modern, to respect the past and respect traditions, and have those culturally significant things still be significant.